If caffeine is a drug, does that make Starbucks a drug dealer?
Plata o plomo.
In this video, we're going to be talking about the effects of caffeine on the body and mind, and why it's so important to be aware of its effects and possible side effects. Why do we drink coffee in the morning? Well, it's very simple. We drink coffee in the morning because it gives us an energy boost, and that helps us go about our day. Caffeine is a drug that stimulates the central nervous system. It can be found in coffee, tea leaves, and cocoa beans. When taken in small doses, it soothes tiredness and restores energy. Also, when taken in larger amounts, it can increase your heart and breathing rate, making you feel more awake. Caffeine increases alertness and improves concentration. However, the high intake of caffeine has also been associated with reduced sleep quality, which you don't want. You want to sleep well, because sleeping is nice. Also, when taken in large amounts, caffeine has been known to cause some unpleasant side effects such as anxiety, vomiting, nausea, palpitations, and worst case scenario for people with pre-existing heart conditions and or high blood pressure, it could also lead to heart attacks. Moderate intake of caffeine has also been associated to lowering the risk of developing type 2 diabetes and even Parkinson's disease. So those are the possible effects and side effects of caffeine. But once you drink your morning coffee, how does it exactly work? What happens inside our body that gives us that energy boost? Caffeine is absorbed in about 45 minutes after consuming it, and it peaks in the blood anywhere between about 15 minutes to 2 hours. Caffeine in beverages such as coffee, tea, and soda is quickly absorbed in the gut, and it dissolves in both the body's water and fat molecules. Food or food components such as fiber can slow down how fast caffeine peaks in the blood, so having your morning coffee on an empty stomach might give you that energy boost faster than having it with breakfast. Caffeine is broken down mainly by the liver and can stay in our system anywhere from 2 to 9 hours. People often develop a caffeine tolerance when taking regularly, which can reduce its stimulant effects unless a higher amount is consumed. When suddenly stopping all caffeine, withdrawal symptoms often follow. Symptoms such as irritability, headache, agitation, depressed mood, and fatigue. The symptoms are strongest within a few days, but they do tend to get better after about a week. So if you're trying to quit caffeine or think about quitting caffeine, you might want to do it progressively. In the US, adults consume an average of 135 milligrams of caffeine daily, or the amount of 1.5 cups of coffee. The US Food and Drug Administration considers 400 milligrams a safe amount of caffeine for healthy adults to consume daily. In conclusion, you can continue drinking your morning coffee guilt-free as long as you don't follow it up with 10 more throughout the day. And it turns out that if you consume caffeine in moderation, it could actually be beneficial for you. So, cheers to that. And yes, Starbucks is the biggest drug dealer and most beloved drug dealer in the world. So, good for them. Anyway, thanks for watching. Cheers.